Hey, Design and Draw, welcome to week 14. We are cruising right along. We are in graphic design. And so last week you got a chance to get to know Illustrator, do some little practice assignments so that you can start learning some of those tools. This week we are going to focus more on your actual project and how to apply some of those things that you've learned. And so here we are with our schedule for this week. First thing, we have a video that I created introducing you to the project. So the project is a pattern project. Illustrator is great for pattern projects because not only does it use vectors, but it has this pattern tool that we'll use at the very end. But before you get into that, I want you to watch this and follow along with these slides while I talk to you and show you a bunch of different pattern designs, including a lot of students who have done this in the past. Here is your discussion. So your discussion is after you've watched that, because after you've watched that, I want you to decide who you've chosen for your inspiration for your pattern project. You're supposed to have one person, whether it's somebody you know, you don't know, family, friend, or someone famous who has influenced you, and choose them as your inspiration. And then I want you to tell me who they are, why, how they inspire you, be specific, be thoughtful. And you can even go into detail of what kind of designs you think you'll do if you have some ideas. So that is for Wednesday. On Thursday, here is the pattern project instructions that has step by step. Now you won't get through all the steps this week. You're only going to get through into the second one, but I wanted to go ahead and give you the full instructions so you have it. And then you're going to watch my video where I walk you through the pattern project brainstorming sheet, which is step 1, and is also an assignment. So you'll turn that in. Here's what that assignment actually looks like, but you're going to turn it into Schoology. I give you Friday to work on that as well because I want you to be thinking about it. Usually if we were in class, I would introduce it one day and then I would have you actually work on it the next day so that you have a night to go home and think through what you want to do and how you want to do it. Then on Monday, I want you to watch as I show you how to create a pattern design. Now this is just like the main middle part of the pattern. It's not actually transforming it into a big pattern yet, but I'm going to walk you through how I work on mine, and I want you to start thinking and working on yours. So you can kind of follow along, just use your colors and your images rather than the ones that I chose. Or you can watch it and then you can just go and play in there a little bit. So that is the biggest part of this project, is creating that middle part of the pattern. And so I want you to watch this and then I want you to work on it and then continue working on it on Tuesday. I'm going to give you a little bit of time when we get back from break as well to finish that up and then transform it into a pattern. So it's not due yet, but I want you to go ahead and get started before we're on break. So when you come back, you have it started and you can continue working on it. So here is what you'll turn in, your weekly discussion and that assignment, but you should also have started your design. If I pop into Schoology, you can see everything's in Unit 6, Graphic Design. Here's what you did last week, and so now I've added weekly discussion number 14 and the pattern project instructions, which is basically a playlist of everything you just saw on that calendar. So watch and follow along here, watch and follow along here. Here's where you actually turn in that assignment. And then here's me showing you how to create my own pattern again. So it's all in both places. You can decide where you're working. But let me know if you have any questions as you're starting your pattern project. And yeah, and then after that, have a great break. I'll see you again soon. Be safe out there. And we'll come back from break and we'll finish the set.